Hi everyone, and welcome to the Capstone course. I'm Jill Johnson and I'll be your professor for this class. I'm coming to you from the small suburb of St. Paul, Minnesota, where I live with my husband, my kids, and our 2 dogs and a cat. A personal project that I'm working on is a book on followership, which is a very IO psychology subject. And this piece is really about gaining opportunities by following, but never blindly. My thoughts around this concern being a leader who pays attention and cares to follow the lead of the followers, to offer the strongest possible guidance. For me, it's also a path to equity and inclusion. It is important to note that while this is a nonfiction piece, it is also non-academic, but it is based on my research. Personally, I try to get away and relax, taking long walks and bike rides, and I find it all very beneficial for my mental health. During the day, I am a full-time administrator within higher education. I have been in higher ed for over 30 years, and everything I do is new and consistently reinvented because the incorporation of new ideas becomes essential for growth. I'm always transforming it, and I would not want to live any other way. I started out teaching sociology and an introductory course in computers, and that was a really great job back in the day because I was always using different parts of my brain, and it made me feel really happy. But I have had leadership roles which have been great. And honestly, there's just nothing better than getting the opportunity to teach for CUNY. I absolutely love the students here, and I love the opportunity to teach statistics and the Capstone. I have had the best time in this job, and I do not take any of that for granted. I've had a lot of opportunities to gain many perspectives, and I'm most proud of my work within my PhD program in business. My IO-based study was looking at the leader's style and a leader's unintended contributions to workplace discrimination. This has all been a very insightful journey for me. I have a lot of thoughts about my teaching philosophy, and I personally love to follow the lead of the needs of the students. We have the structure of the class, and it needs to be followed, but I look to see how you're doing with it all, and if you're moving away from where you need to be. You may hear from me to let me know how you're doing, and my goal is to help guide the good and the less than great. And personally, I believe that by supporting all struggling students, I offer additional insights to then I get the opportunity to offer additional insights to both strong students and those who are struggling alike. As long as you work and as long as we communicate with one another, you'll get the support you need. And if I can help you, I will help to find the support you need as well. So it's fairly safe to assume that if we're in good, positive communication with one another, we will be doing just great. You'll make great progress. The course begins with a highly structured discussion post, and this requires your responses to classmates. Your final project is managed over the last half of the class, which will be your outline, your draft, and your final project. You must be sure to follow the guidelines for this work, and in the end you will have a full APA research paper that you could use as a writing sample, and you will have created a video that you will put out onto YouTube, and all of that work will have size and time restrictions associated with it. Office hours for this course are in the announcements. And I'll pause here for a second. Here's my contact information for the various ways to get a hold of me. And I promise to you that I love what I do in the class, and I love teaching, and I enjoy working with students and helping them excel. I promise I need you to follow the instructions of the assignments and the timelines, but I will always work with you. I care to support you and your understanding of the material. And so let's stay in great, positive, open communication, and I'll see you in class.